Alright, in case I didn't emphasize how good, I think this is Tricks. Oh, no. This is my, actually this might still be Tricks. Actually if I look at the extra deck out now. Yeah, this is still Tricks. I did add the third Alucard like I said I would in a previous video. I also took out Obelisk. And instead I've started putting in bait dolls. Because if this is going to be a Trollsy deck, it's going to be a Trollsy deck. Um, so if you don't know what bait doll does, basically it forces a face down card to activate, and if it misses the timing, like if I hit a Mirror Force with bait doll, it'll destroy the Mirror Force, and then bait doll will be shuffled back into the deck. So it's sort of like an MSC in a sense, but at the same time, if the timing is correct, like if my opponent has a face down Fiendish Chain, and I have no monsters on my side of the field, they have to Fiendish their own monster. Like, it forces the activation. It's bloody awesome if it's pulled off correctly. I don't know why I said bloody awesome. I'm not British, and I don't know many British people that do say bloody. But yeah, so I'm playing against Skullservants again. But seriously, Ghostrick. Actually, did I not? So okay, so yeah, no, I thought he was gonna go by the first time. I was like, I already did this duel. No, so he's going to set the Magical Merchant, and he's going to get a lot of advantage off, oh, not too much. He draws into the Treacherous Trap Hole, which I thought was a bit of an interesting choice. Whoops. Um, though, though the way this guy plays compared to the other guy, he plays a lot more aggressively. Um, I'm just now looking at his deck, that Dice Jar, it's so sacky. Yeah, the Dice Jar, Dark Creator, Endless Decay. So it's not like the King of Skullservants is his only win condition. He does have other outs. He also plays a lot of yeah, he also plays the Slacker, Magician, and Downard, which are both very good. So I'm only gonna get one card off of that, which was Magical Merchant. But he's gonna go into Downard, so I'm like, okay, that's a problem. I don't have much. So I go Terraforming, add the house, and I'm just gonna poke him for the 600. But he's gonna, yeah, so he's gonna go Treacherous Trap Hole, which I should have known that he set. So I'm gonna compulse add Spectre back to my hand, because I can't afford to lose anything. So main phase here, I'm just gonna set the Spectre. So he's gonna go Lila, pop my stuff. So I'm fine with that, because I can use Jack Frost to flip his card face down. And he mills the BLS. So at this point I have Knight, so I can attack over the Lila, because Lila only has 200 defense, and I make Dullahan. Because Dullahan with Ghostrick Night is pretty damn badass. Though at this point I was rather sad he did make King of Skullservants. I was like, okay, if he makes that, hopefully I can half it with Dullahan. But that thing, like, it started out as 4,000. I'm like, oh, that's a problem. And then it became 6,000. I'm like, I'm gonna have to needle sealing my own cards. Though I do add the Frost to hand. But he didn't flip any of his stuff, which I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. And he flips the Merchant now. He gets a lot of stuff off of that. Actually, it's gonna hurt him more than anything, because he's gonna, well, he goes Utopia Root, specials another one, because he thinks he has game, even though his stuff would be halved. So I only took a little bit of damage, because I'm going to flip his King of Skullservants down. I drew into a second Ground Collapse, which was okay for me, because he didn't have too much. I flipped Zhangxi, grabbed the Witch, flip his Utopia Roots face down, and at this point I'm like, okay, this is pretty much game. I had a level 1, 2, and 3, so I can't really make anything. But yeah, his board is clogged, he can't summon BLS, he doesn't have a face down, so there's no point in... Oh, I flipped Zhangxi, grabbed Stein. At this point I just push for game. So I grab the out, attack, attack. Sadly I can't make Cowboy, so I make Alucard, just in case he decides to set it face down. He has Dice Jar. With, yeah, like if I play against an opponent that relies on spamming the field, this deck just shuts it down. Yeah, like that ground collapse. That's pretty dirty though, because it does lock you out of 2 field zones, and you can only play with 3 monsters. So especially if you're playing an Xyz deck, like losing those 2 field zones, it's pretty bad. Um, like I was playing against Hazy Flames, and their boss monster, like you want to get it with to have 5 attachments. Of course, with the new Hazy Flame, I don't remember what it is, but you can add a card from the graveyard um, to it to your boss monster as an attachment with it. Um, so so my opponent, he was able to get by with just the 3 spaces, but he had to really think about it. Um, I did lose that duel because like I didn't have the Jack Frost. I couldn't flip his stuff. Um, like it was just a bad game for me. Um, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Until next time.